to draw this adorable little Grinch character. Look at him. He's so cute and so angry, but I love him. If so, you are going to need something to draw with, something to erase any mistakes that you may make, and something to outline your doodle when you're done drawing. Then you might want to grab some crayons, some markers, some colored pencils, or some paint to add color to your awesome doodle. So grab all the supplies and let's get started. Guys, let's get started on drawing our Grinch. The Grinch is definitely another one of my favorite little characters to doodle because he's, I don't know, he's just funny. He's funny looking and he's just funny. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start with my Grinch's eyebrows. So his eyebrows are very big and kind of angry looking. So I kind of want to start with this kind of curve. I don't really know what kind of a curve to call it. It's not really an S curve. And I'm going to kind of double it up. So it's going to come to a point here, but it is going to kind of fan out to kind of the bushiness of that eyebrow. And then I need to kind of repeat that, which that's going to be the harder part because, oh my goodness, look how crooked those are. And that's why it's the hard part, because it's hard to like double up crazy lines like that. Oh, they don't even look even. Look at them. They look awful. But we're going to roll with it because he's the Grinch. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to kind of come right across the top here, very close to his eyebrows. And I want to make the bumps for his Santa hat. So we're going to draw the Grinch dressed like Santa when he, you know, kind of sneaks through the village and steals all of the Whoville gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and add just big bumps, little bumps, and this is just kind of how I make it look like fluff without having to really, I guess, be detailed on making fluff. That's just kind of how I do it. Now I'm going to kind of come right here and I'm going to come down and out. So I'm going to come down and out, and that's going to be that kind of fluffy part of his cheeks. It kind of reminds me of a cat. Like if I was drawing a cartoon cat, like you've got all those little bumps here. And so we're going to add those in. So just kind of add in those little bumps. Sorry if you can hear my son screaming in the background, and then he's going to cause my dogs to bark. And then I'm going to kind of just draw in a nice rounded area here at the bottom. And you can make it a little more prominent. It's kind of up to you. Let's go up and finish this hat. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to draw across. I'm going to kind of come down at a little bit of an angle. And I want to come, oops, I'm going to come down and past where the fluff is because this is kind of tipped over. And then I'm just going to kind of come down here with another little angle. And then I can just kind of draw in like a fluff ball here at the end. And so now we've got his hat. I got a little marker boo-boo up there. All right, let's go ahead and do his eyes. I think I might use my skinnier side. So I have the ultra fine tip and I've got the fine tip. And I'm going to draw a straight line and I'm going to kind of try to go right across. So I kind of want these to be as even as can be and as close as can be. You can always use something rounded to help you make these kinds of curved shapes and areas that might be a little harder to do. Just kind of eyeballing it. You can always cheat, help yourself out. It's not anything major here. And then I'm going to do another curved line. And in that curve, we're going to do a smaller curve and maybe like a little circle here. And this part is going to be his black pupil to his eyes, which are yellow. So we can use the yellow there. All right, and I'm going to color in on this side. All right, and then I'm actually going to add just a little curve up here because that's still part of his eyes. He's just kind of grumpy looking. So I kind of want to make sure I add in like the rest of that eye line. Give him a little rounded triangle for his nose. Again, why I think he looks a little like a cat. And then I'm going to go down with a straight line and just kind of an upside down V at the end, just so he looks grumpy. He's so cute. I don't know why I like him. I think he's adorable already. All right, now around his neck, we need some more fluff. So let's do a bunch of that U-shaped fluff going around. And he's got such a weird shaped body. He's got a really big middle part of his body. He's like skinny here and he kind of flops out. And then he's got tiny legs again. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of curve out, down and out, kind of like his head. So down and out. Like that, not even on either side. They are not the same, and that is okay. It is okay to make mistakes. We're practicing, we're learning. All right, now I'm gonna go down the bottom here of his little outfit, and I'm gonna draw some more fluff. Let's go ahead and give his outfit not a super big ring of fluff, but go ahead and give him that fluff around the middle part of his little shirt. And he's got like buttons or something on it. So go ahead and draw 2 buttons, 2 circles. And we actually are going to kind of come in with that rounded, again, weird shape of his body. Kind of looks like a bowling pin. We'll do a little curved line there. I'm leaving 2 little gaps here for his legs. And we will come down for his legs. I'm doing a straight line on the inside, and I'm doing an angled line on the outside. Okay, and then right at the end of his feet there, we're going to also do some fluff. It doesn't have to be a big fluff area. It could just be a small little fluff area. And then we will come down and down. And then in the front here, we're just going to curve up and we'll go down and meet. And so up and we'll come down and meet. So there's his 2 little shoes. He is not looking happy. Now I'm going to come up by his collar and I'm going to come out on both sides for his elbows because he's got his hands, you know, kind of up and on his hips. And I'm going to round down. And I'm going to round down. And inside here, I kind of want his arms to kind of start a little bigger towards the inside of his body, but I want them to get kind of skinnier. And then they're going to kind of come out over here and kind of bell out. And then at the end here, we're also going to add some fluff. Again, you don't need a ton of fluff. I'm going to actually let the fluff kind of touch the side of his body. So that way we can make his hands a little easier because we're just going to have to kind of come up and out with his little hands here because he's got, remember, those like long, hairy green fingers. So look at that. We've got our little tiny Grinch character. He just looks angry. I love him. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our markers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this iguana green. And I'm going to use that to color my Grinch because that is like that is just Grinch color all the way. And I'm going to color all of him in except for his eyebrows. I'm going to leave his eyebrows and color with that side, that angled side of your marker. Oh gosh, my son. I am so sorry. How many of you play Fortnite? That's what he's doing right now. Playing Fortnite, yelling with his friends on a Monday night during winter break. And I am just going to sit here and doodle in my peaceful place. I've been doing laundry all day. How many of you help your moms or dads with laundry? We also cleaned his room today, so he hasn't had much game time. Right over here, we're going to color in his hand. Weird little creepy curved finger thing. And then this is not clothes. This is actually his skin here, his weird little body. So we are going to go around that and color all of that in green. And again, I'm using the angled side of my marker. And that way I can just kind of color quicker and kind of fill it in a little faster. Then I'm going to use my regular green and I'm gonna do his eyebrows, and they're gonna look really weird, and that's okay. I'm gonna go over them with brown so I get a little more of that brown toned green. So if you have like different shades of green, or if you're coloring with crayon, find the right green, and you'll be good. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna get yellow, and I'm gonna go ahead and color in this buttons and his eyes. Look at how he is so cute. I can't guys. He's adorable. All right, grab a red marker. We're gonna color in his little Santa suit, or a red crayon, or red paint, or a colored pencil, or an oil pastel. So who is your favorite Christmas character and why? Like, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I love watching Elf. And there's one other one I really like to watch. Oh, A Nightmare Before Christmas. That's another one I really like. Even though that's more Halloween-y with the snow and the kind of wintry whatnots, I still like it. It's a good classic. So what is your favorite Christmas movie to watch? Comment below. Let me know. And don't forget to like this video and share this video so we can all have some fun Christmassy doodles. Something to hang on the fridge. All right, and all we got to do is hat. So let's go ahead and color in his hat. And I always kind of go around the outside of my thing. I've noticed this recently. I never really paid attention to how I colored before. But I outline around kind of like where my line is. And then I kind of I can color a little faster if I do the outlines nice and thick. Then I can kind of color quicker towards the other outline line. This marker's dying, so it's kind of not looking all that great. All right, there is our little Grinchy Poo. Let's add some shadows and some value to him now. So I'm gonna use that really light gray crayon, and I'm just gonna kind of add some shadow on his fuzz. And we wanna fix those eyebrows because they ain't looking right. They are not okay. He needs to get those fixed, right? He's got some big bushy eyebrows. We're just gonna color a little gray in here and there, just kind of little scribbly grays. All right, and then what I'm gonna use to kind of fix, or add a shadow fix, I'm not on the fix yet, to add a shadow to his body is a little brown. This green has a brownish tone to it. It's not a nice yellowy bright green like that one. So I'm gonna use a brown to add shadows to these green areas, like under his hat. Plus he's just grumpy and dirty. Isn't he like grumpy, dirty? He's just kind of, he's a Grinch, right? A super grumpy Grinch. All right, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for my child. All right, let's add, see now it's a little more of a brownish toned green. It's nice and dark like it should be, but it's got that brown tone. It's not so yellow and bright. It's a nice muted. See, look at him, he's so cute. You guys, I love him. Okay, now I'm going to take black and I'm gonna add just a little kind of shadow into his hat. And especially where the fluff is, we're gonna add just a little bit there, a little fluff or color shadow where the fluff falls there, a little shadow on his outfit. And we are almost done. Oh, so cute. I can't wait to see you guys doodle this adorable little Grinch. All right, guys, look at how cute he is. We just finished the Grinch. I love him. I hope you had fun doodling with me today. If so, please like, subscribe, and share the video. And I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Goodbye.